Hello YouTube, this is P-Dub's Linux Room, and like I promised in my introduction video, we will be reviewing today Linux Mint 16 Cinnamon Edition. So as you can see, I have it up in a virtual machine. I know a lot of people who say, oh, if you're going to review Linux distributions, install it on your computer. I don't want to go through the trouble. I don't want to lose all my files. This is very adequate, and Spatry does it too. There's a lot of people who review Linux distributions in VirtualBox, which is very good for that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over what this distribution comes with, and what I like and what I use, and then I'll show you my throw on Linux Mint, because this right here, what I'm running this in is Linux Mint, but it doesn't look like what this does. So here we go. I'm going to show you. Now it's checking for updates. I think when I installed this I fully updated it, but you have your Cinnamon menu. So you got everything organized like here. You got your default, well actually no, this isn't default. Actually you can take anything. You can remove this. You can take this off. And I can actually throw on, well it doesn't come with Chromium, but I like Chromium better. But you can throw on anything to this part of the menu. Doesn't even, you can take any of this off. So your accessories comes with your archive manager, a calculator. This stuff is just generic. It's pretty common to have the majority of this stuff. I don't know what text editor this is. So you got, for graphics, you got GIMP, you got GThumb, standard image viewer, LibreOffice. It comes with the suite. For internet, it comes with Firefox, Pigeon Messenger. It also comes with XChat and standard Thunderbird and transmission for your BitTorrent. You get Banshee for organizing your music, Brasero for burning CDs and DVDs, standard videos, and you get VLC for your generic player. I don't like VLC as much as I like SM Player. They both work just about the same, but for some reason I like SM Player a little better. I think it's more modern. So here's your preferences. You get a welcome screen. Welcome to Linux Mint 64-bit Cinnamon, which is the same exact version I'm running on my laptop. Let's see what else. Administration, you get your Synaptic Package Manager, and then you also have your Software Manager, which comes straight from the Ubuntu repository. And you got your documents, recent files. So here's where you lock the screen, shut down, log out, show desktop. You got everything here. This is where you update. It's up to date right now. You have notifications, and Cinnamon is fairly new, and unlike many other desktop environments, it's a little more modern when you want to customize it. So you right click and this menu comes up. Go into settings, you can change the themes, you can put applets on, you can change the panel, add applets, you can edit the panel by pressing that, and you can customize this quite a lot. Like as you can see on mine, you can get more themes online, which does take a little bit of time. It has to refresh the something. It just has to basically download the database of themes. So this is just standard Cinnamon. It's a little lighter. Linux Mint is a little bit darker, and Mint X is basically a light Mint theme. But there's so many other ones that you can get online, and I'd suggest that if you were to use this, because I like the online themes a little better, and this is very customizable. Also, This is what you get when you right click on the desktop. And we'll check out the wallpapers that it comes with. I'm actually using one of the system wallpapers, and it is called Hope. Comes with, I've seen many YouTubers using this one for some reason. It's nice. But yeah, this wallpaper is pretty standard among Linux Mint distributions. It's been like this up since 11, I think. But yeah, so now that you've seen bare bones install of Linux Mint, now I will show you my install. So I'll minimize this. I do not have Compiz. I do not like Compiz. I do not like compromising my system resources to make it look a little cooler. So what I got my update manager being a little annoying. I got a few problems with that right now because some sources are just old or something. I don't know. This is really useful for me. It's just a force quit. I just click on that and I can quit anything that's not responding. I got some applications on my desktop. I am not using the standard Mint icons. These are actually the GNOME icons. Let's see if I can even, yeah, so let's go into settings. Can show you some of the themes that I have, some of the themes that you can get. I am using Zucatu Cinnamon. I'll show you some of the other ones I have installed. It's called Balder. It's called Gnome. And these change throughout the themes. Minty, Tear Jord, I kind of liked that. And back to my Zucatu. So, I have, for applications, I have Chromium right here. I also use Firefox. I have FreeCiv, Visual Boy Advanced for games. Honestly, I actually run this as my main operating system, but I have another partition on my hard drive because my hard drive is a terabyte. I have another partition for Windows, and I only use Windows for gaming because I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'd rather not go through all the trouble to try to get my favorite games running on Linux. It's a waste of my time, and I can play them all great on Windows, but that's the only thing I use Windows for. So, for internet, Chromium, Firefox, FrostWire, that's a fun thing to use. I use NetBeans because I do code a little bit. I have Cheese, GUVC View, which is what I'm using to show my face in this video. I use OpenShot to edit my videos, record my desktop to record. I don't use this because it just didn't work. This is SM Player, the video player that I was talking to you about. I like it better. I have Spotify, which is not hard to get, but it's not in the repository. And if anybody wants to know how to get that, I will make a video on it. It's really easy. I have Wine and VirtualBox. These are just some of the things I've added. So yeah, I love Linux Mint. It's been great for me. I haven't had really any problems with this operating system ever since I've used it. I've had problems with other Linux distributions, but this one has given me the least. I've used Manjaro, and I really like Manjaro, but I didn't like it enough to stay on it with all the bugs that it was giving me. And this isn't giving me any bugs ever, except for this problem I got up here. If you want to see it, I can show you. If it even does it, it might take a little while. But yeah, it's giving me no problems. It's just really, really stable, and you can do a lot of things to it. You can change a lot. Oops. If it wants to, it's not gonna do it. Let's just stop. Okay, please. All right, here. Yeah, okay. So these are my problems. They're being ignored or using older ones, so it's not really a problem because when I click close, this is actually going to turn into a green arrow, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I have an update. So, yeah, this was my review on Linux Mint 16. I give this OS, honestly, I give this OS a 10 out of 10 because it does everything that I want a Linux distribution to do. It's great for beginners, and I like it so much better than Ubuntu because Unity, don't get me started on Unity. But yeah, subscribe to my videos, subscribe to my channel, like the videos, do whatever you want. This is YouTube. We live in a free world, and yeah, I hope you liked this review, and there will be more to come. Thank you. Have a good day.